Hey, what's up YouTube? It's lunchtime. I hope you're getting something good to eat. I'm having pecan nut thins and my own special college recipe of microwaved ham. A John Saddington special. Anyway, so I've had a pretty crazy busy morning. I published a bite-sized VC episode. Try to do once a week. My hope was to do 2 a week. I am so busy. So doing one a week is great. That one's actually relevant to the Snap IPO, which is kind of cool. I imagine you'll actually learn something if you watch it, so feel free to hit that up. That should be in one of the playlists around my channel somewhere. But Jeff asked a really good question. Jeff's been part of our community for a little bit of time, and he asked me a good question about how I come up with content. That's a great question, and that's an easy one to answer. I come up with content for my vlog just like that. I walk through my day, I get pings from people just like Jeff, just like you, and then I decide, hey, that is the thing that I'm going to talk about. That is the one topic or idea that I'd like to center the vlog around. And so I think that's the key takeaway, is that I don't have a master plan. I don't have this scheduled mapping of content for the week or for the month, for the year. I know folks who do that, and that's a pretty decent strategy. But instead, I just wake up and I assume that at some point in the day, something will inspire me. Something will come into my life, again, perhaps from the comments from you, from our community, or from something I read, like from via Tools of Titans, or just something else happens, just hits me, and I'm like, there it is. That's what I'm gonna talk about today. That's what the vlog will center around, essentially. The reason I do this is also pretty simple and easy to answer, is because I can't do this full time. I have a family, I have kids, I have a startup to build and to operate and to run and to hopefully not completely suck. Don't have any staff yet, so that's kind of cool. Well, at least cool for now, but when we do, it's gonna be even cooler. And then I have all these other creative projects as well. Like, I write every single day. I do some indie projects and programming, not so much anymore, but I do that. And so I literally, even if I had a plan, even if I had a schedule, even if I had a master calendar, it would do me no use because I'm so busy. So my methodology, my strategy is to simply get up and assume that at some point something will hit me, and that's what I'm going to talk about. And that's what really fundamentally drives my content production for pretty much everything. I'm a fairly off-the-cuff type person. I'm hungry, wait. This is warm, so I want to eat it right now. When I get inspired, I want to capture that moment and then execute against it as best as I possibly can, because that moment in time, that inspiration, it leaves my brain pretty quickly. Now, if I were to do this full-time, like my brother, who's building a channel full-time, if I were to do this full-time, I imagine that some content strategy, some robust methodology might actually make a lot of sense. But at the same time, I think if that were true, I probably would do it the same way anyway. See, if you've been following me for some time, you know my vlogs are not complex, they're fairly basic. You know, sometimes you'll get footage of me traveling to different places to work and some of the folks that I get to meet and chat with, and most of my life is relatively boring. It's me sitting in front of that computer over there and typing content or code and emails and yada yada yada. So otherwise, I mean, it really works for this type of channel because, again, I'm super part-time, it's a hobby project. So I don't have much time anyway, and I don't really have a super incredibly extravagant lifestyle. There are a lot of vloggers who travel full time, and there's a lot of great footage that they're capturing every day. I just don't have that, and I'm completely fine with that. Jeff, to answer your question specifically, that's how I come up with content. I just assume that's gonna pop into my environment, my ecosystem at some point, and then I'm gonna execute against it, hit the record button, and hope for the best. Hope for that doesn't completely suck. And it works for me right now, and as far as I can tell, it'll probably work for a while. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for that question. If anyone else has any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below or tweet me on Twitter. Pretty much my two major points of engagement, unless you email me. I read every email. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great Friday, and hopefully you're getting a lot of work done and gearing up for a very restful, relaxing weekend of recovery. All right, guys. See you guys later. Bye.